Ladies and gentlemen, friends and seekers of purpose, I stand before you today with a message that isn't just for your ears, it's for your heart. It's for your spirit. Life is not a sprint, it's a marathon. Success is not a destination, it's a journey. And every single day we are given the opportunity to sharpen our tools, to stretch toward greatness, and to leave a mark on this earth. There are 10 things minus 10 sacred principles that you must commit to working on every day if you want to live a life of meaning, fulfillment, and purpose. Are you ready to hear them? Your mindset is the foundation of your entire life. It is the lens through which you view the world, the filter that determines how you interpret challenges, opportunities, and everything in between. If you want to change your life, you must first change your mind. Because the truth is, life doesn't respond to what you want, it responds to what you believe. Think about this, your mind is a battlefield. Everyday thoughts compete for dominance. Some tell you you're not enough while others whisper you can do this. Some remind you of your failures while others point to your potential. The question isn't whether the thoughts will come, it's which ones you'll feed. You see, the thoughts you nurture are the ones that grow. If you spend your days entertaining negativity, doubt, and fear, those thoughts will take root and shape your reality. But if you choose to cultivate faith, hope, and determination, those will grow instead. Now, here's the key. Your mindset isn't something you set once and forget. It's not like flipping a switch. It's more like tending a garden. Every day you must pull out the weeds of self-doubt and water the seeds of confidence. Every day you must guard your mind against the toxic influences of fear and negativity, just as you would guard a precious treasure. Because your mind is precious, it is the engine of your life. A strong mindset starts with self-awareness. You have to pay attention to the narratives running through your head. What are you telling yourself? Are you repeating lies that others have spoken over you? Are you replaying failures as if they define your future? If so, it's time to take control of the dialogue. The Bible says, as a man thinketh in heart, so is he. This means that what you dwell on in your mind, you will eventually live out in your life. If you think you're a failure, you'll act like a failure. If you think you're a victim, you'll live like a victim. But if you think you're victorious, you'll rise to meet challenges with courage and tenacity. The power of your mindset is that it shapes your identity, and your identity shapes your actions. When life gets tough, and your mindset determines whether you crumble or rise. Let me tell you something, challenges are not the enemy. They are opportunities in disguise. But only if you have the mindset to see them that way. A person with a strong mindset doesn't see obstacles as roadblocks. They see them as stepping stones. They don't ask, why is this happening to me? They ask, what is this teaching me? Now, some of you may say, that sounds great, but I can't help the way I think. My mind just goes to negative places. Let me tell you something. You may not be able to control the first thought that enters your mind, but you can control whether you let it stay. Thoughts are like birds. You can't stop them from flying over your head, but you can stop them from building a nest. One of the most powerful ways to cultivate a positive mindset is to practice gratitude. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's wrong to what's right, from what you lack to what you have. It's hard to feel defeated when you're counting your blessings. Start your day by listing 3 things you're grateful for and watch how your perspective begins to change. Gratitude isn't just an emotion, it's a discipline. Another crucial aspect of mindset is resilience. Life will knock you down, but your mindset determines whether you stay down. Resilience doesn't mean you never feel pain. It means you don't let the pain define you. It means you get back up, dust yourself off, and keep moving forward. Resilience is a mindset that says this setback is temporary. This failure is not the end of my story. To build resilience, you must learn to reframe your struggles. Instead of saying, I'm being punished, say, I'm being prepared. Instead of saying this is the end, say this is the beginning of something new. Your words have power, and the words you speak to yourself are the most powerful of all. Let me also remind you that mindset is not just about thinking positively, it's about thinking truthfully. Sometimes we get stuck because we're believing lies. Lies like, I'll never be good enough, or I'll never recover from this. But the truth is, you are stronger than you think. The truth is, you've overcome challenges before and you can do it again. The truth is, you were created with purpose, and as long as you're still breathing, your story isn't over. One way to strengthen your mindset is by surrounding yourself with the right people. The company you keep has a profound influence on the way you think. If you spend your time with people who are always complaining, always doubting, always fearing, it won't be long before you start doing the same. But if you surround yourself with people who are positive, motivated, and faith-filled, their mindset will begin to rub off on you. Another important factor in shaping your mindset is what you feed it. Just as your body needs healthy food to function, your mind needs healthy input to thrive. Be mindful of what you're consuming, what you're reading, watching, and listening to. If all you're feeding your mind is fear, gossip, and negativity, you can't expect to have a strong mindset. Instead, feed your mind with things that inspire you, challenge you, and uplift you. Your mindset also requires a vision. You have to see where you're going before you can get there. Without a vision, your mindset will be aimless, swayed by every challenge and distraction that comes your way. But when you have a clear vision of what you want to achieve and who you want to become, your mindset becomes focused and determined. Vision gives your mindset a purpose. Lastly, let me tell you this, building a strong mindset is not a one-time event. It's a daily practice. Every morning you have to decide, today I will choose faith over fear. Today I will choose gratitude over complaint. Today I will choose to see challenges as opportunities. It won't always be easy, but it will always be worth it. Because the stronger your mindset, the more equipped you'll be to face life's storms, to seize life's opportunities, and to fulfill your God-given potential. So I leave you with this: guard your mind because it's the wellspring of your life. Cultivate it because it's the garden of your destiny. And renew it daily because every new day brings new challenges and new possibilities. The work begins now. The work begins in your mind. And if you do the work, your life will be transformed. Your faith. Faith is the cornerstone of a resilient, purpose-driven life. It is the invisible thread that connects you to something greater than yourself. It grounds you when the winds of life threaten to blow you off course. And it gives you the courage to take steps into the unknown, trusting that the ground will meet you. Faith is not just about what you believe, it's about how you live, how you trust, and how you endure. Faith is not a passive state, it's an active practice. It requires nurturing every single day. Just as a tree needs water to grow, your faith needs constant care and attention to flourish. You must feed it with prayer, reflection, and connection to a higher power. You must exercise it by stepping out of your comfort zone and taking risks that align with your purpose. Faith without action is like a boat without a sail. It may float, but it will never go anywhere. Faith starts with trust. Trust is not always easy, especially when life feels uncertain or when challenges seem insurmountable. But faith calls you to trust, even when you can't see the whole picture. Imagine driving a car at night. Your headlights only illuminate a few feet ahead of you. Yet you trust that the road continues beyond what you can see. Faith works the same way. It doesn't require you to see the entire path. It only asks you to trust that the path is there and to keep moving forward. Sometimes faith requires you to wait. In a world that thrives on instant gratification, waiting can feel like the hardest thing to do. But faith teaches you that waiting is not wasted time, it's preparation time. When you plant a seed, you don't see the growth right away. You water it, you nurture it, and you trust that it's taking root beneath the surface. Your faith operates the same way. You may not see the results immediately, but that doesn't mean the process isn't working. Faith also requires surrender, and surrender does not mean giving up. It means letting go. It means releasing your need to control every detail and trusting that the divine has a plan greater than yours. Surrendering in faith doesn't make you powerless. It makes you powerful because you're aligning yourself with a force that is far greater than your human limitations. Let me tell you something, your faith will be tested. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Life will challenge you to see how deep your faith runs. It's easy to have faith when everything is going well, when the sun is shining and the path is clear. But true faith shows up in the storm. True faith is when the bills are due, the diagnosis is grim, or the dream seems impossible and you still say, I trust. One of the most beautiful aspects of faith is that it multiplies when shared. When you live a life of faith, you become a beacon for others. Your courage inspires courage. Your resilience gives hope. Your trust becomes a testimony that reminds others of what's possible. Faith is not just about you, it's about the ripple effect it creates in the lives around you. Faith is also deeply personal. It's not about following a set of rules or rituals for the sake of appearances. It's about a relationship, whether it's with God, the universe, or whatever you believe is greater than yourself. This relationship is unique to you. It's not about perfection, it's about connection. It's about showing up authentically with all your doubts and fears and saying, here I am. Teach me, guide me, strengthen me. Doubt is a natural part of faith. It's human to question, to wonder, to wrestle with uncertainty. But doubt is not the enemy of faith. It's a part of its growth. Doubt challenges you to dig deeper, to seek answers, and to solidify what you truly believe. Like a muscle that grows stronger through resistance, your faith grows stronger when it's stretched. Faith gives you perspective. When you look at life through the lens of faith, you begin to see the bigger picture. You realize that every challenge is a lesson, every delay has a purpose, and every no is making way for a better yes. Faith shifts your focus from what's going wrong to what's being made right, even if you can't see it yet. Faith is also about gratitude. It's about recognizing that even in the midst of chaos, there is something to be thankful for. Gratitude and faith go hand in hand because gratitude reminds you of the goodness that already exists, which strengthens your trust in the goodness to come. One of the most transformative aspects of faith is its ability to anchor you in hope. Hope is the fuel that keeps you going when the road is long and the journey is hard. Faith tells you that even if the night is dark, the morning will come. Even if the mountain is steep, the summit is worth the climb. Faith gives you the courage to take risks. It allows you to step out into the unknown, believing that something greater will catch you if you fall. It helps you overcome fear because fear is often rooted in the illusion of control, while faith is grounded in trust. Living a life of faith doesn't mean you'll never face challenges. It means you'll face them differently. Instead of being overwhelmed by the waves, you'll learn to ride them. Instead of fearing the storm, you'll trust that it's watering the seeds of your growth. Faith doesn't eliminate life's difficulties, but it gives you the strength to endure them, the perspective to learn from them, and the hope to rise above them. Every day, work on your faith. Spend time in prayer or meditation. Reflect on the blessings in your life and trust in the blessings yet to come. Surround yourself with people who uplift and encourage you. Feed your spirit with words of truth, hope, and inspiration. Faith is not about knowing all the answers. It's about trusting the process. It's about believing that no matter what you face, you are never alone. Faith reminds you that you are part of something bigger, something beautiful, something divine. So let your faith guide you. Let it strengthen you. Let it be the foundation upon which you build your life. Because when you live with faith, you live with purpose, resilience, and hope. And that, my friends, is the kind of life worth living. Your relationships are the heartbeats of life. They are the threads that weave the fabric of our existence, the connections that give our lives meaning, joy, and purpose. We are not created to walk this journey alone. We are designed to live, grow, and thrive in connection with others. Relationships, be they with family, friends, colleagues, or partners, are both a gift and a responsibility. To build a fulfilling, purposeful life, you must work on your relationships every day. Relationships are not about perfection. They are about intention. Too often we allow relationships to run on autopilot, assuming they will take care of themselves. But just like a garden, relationships require care, attention, and effort. Neglect them and weeds of misunderstanding, resentment, or distance will grow. Nurture them, and they will blossom into something beautiful and life-giving. The foundation of any strong relationship is communication. Words are powerful. They have the ability to build bridges or burn them down. Every day, make it a point to communicate openly and honestly with the people in your life. Share your thoughts, express your feelings, and most importantly, listening. Listening is not just about hearing words. It's about understanding the heart behind them. Too often we listen to respond rather than to understand. But true connection happens when you set aside your own agenda and fully engage with another person's perspective. Another key to strong relationships is trust. Trust is the currency of connection, the glue that holds relationships together. Trust is not built overnight. It's earned over time through consistency, honesty, and reliability. It's about showing up not just when it's convenient, but when it's hard. It's about keeping your word even when no one is watching. And when trust is broken, it's about doing the work to rebuild it brick by brick through humility, accountability, and patience. Relationships also require vulnerability. It's easy to put up walls, to hide behind masks, to protect yourself from the risk of rejection or hurt. But walls that keep others out also keep you isolated. Vulnerability is the courage to let others see you, the real you, flaws and all. It's about saying, I need you, or I'm struggling, or I love you without fear of how it will be received. Vulnerability deepens relationships because it fosters authenticity and invites others to do the same. Conflict is inevitable in relationships, but it doesn't have to be destructive. In fact, when handled with care, conflict can strengthen a relationship. The key is to approach conflict with the goal of resolution, not retaliation. Instead of pointing fingers or keeping score, focus on finding common ground. Speak with kindness even when you're upset. Listen with an open mind, even when you disagree. And remember, sometimes being right is less important than being connected. Another essential ingredient in healthy relationships is gratitude. It's easy to take people for granted, especially those who are always there for you. But gratitude is what keeps relationships fresh and vibrant. Every day, make it a point to express appreciation for the people in your life. Tell them what you admire about them, thank them for their support, and acknowledge the little things they do. Gratitude not only strengthens relationships, it also fosters a positive atmosphere where love and connection can thrive. Boundaries are another critical component of healthy relationships. Loving someone doesn't mean losing yourself. It's about knowing where you end and they begin. Boundaries are not walls. They are guidelines that protect the relationship from resentment and burnout. They are a way of saying, this is what I need to be my best self, and this is what I can offer you. Respecting each other's boundaries is an act of love and respect. Relationships are also about reciprocity. They thrive when there is a balance of giving and receiving. If one person is always giving while the other is always taking, the relationship becomes unsustainable. Be mindful of how you contribute to your relationships. Are you showing up with your full heart? Are you offering your time, energy, and support? At the same time, allow yourself to receive. Let others pour into you as you pour into them. One of the most transformative things you can do for your relationships is to practice forgiveness. No relationship is perfect. People will disappoint you, hurt you, and fall short of your expectations. But holding on to bitterness and resentment only poisons your own heart. Forgiveness is not about condoning the hurt or forgetting what happened. It's about releasing the hold it has on you. It's about choosing love over anger and freedom over bitterness. Forgiveness is a gift you give to yourself as much as to the other person. Healthy relationships are also built on shared experiences. Life is not just about the big moments, it's about the small, everyday ones. It's about sharing meals, laughing at inside jokes, and simply being present with each other. Don't wait for a special occasion to connect with the people you care about. Create memories every day, even in the ordinary moments. Finally, relationships are about growth. The best relationships challenge you to become a better version of yourself. They encourage you to step out of your comfort zone, to confront your fears, and to reach for your dreams. At the same time, they offer a safe space to land when you fall. A true relationship is one where you can both inspire and be inspired, teach and be taught, support and be supported. Working on your relationships every day is not just about improving your life, it's about creating a ripple effect of love, kindness, and connection that extends far beyond you. When you invest in your relationships, you create a foundation of support and love that empowers you to face life's challenges with courage and joy. So make it a priority to nurture your relationships. Speak words of life and love. Show up with your whole heart. Be patient, kind, and forgiving. And above all, cherish the people in your life, because relationships are not just what you have, they are who you are. Your health. Your health is your greatest asset. It is the foundation upon which everything else in your life is built. Without good health, it becomes difficult, if not impossible, to pursue your dreams, care for your loved ones, or enjoy the fruits of your labor. Your health is not something to take for granted. It's something to work on every day, intentionally and proactively. Your body is the vessel that carries you through life, and how you treat it determines how far it will take you. Yet so often we neglect our health until we face a crisis. We prioritize work, obligations, and even distractions over the very thing that sustains us. But here's the truth. If you don't make time for your health, you will be forced to make time for illness. Caring for your health is not an act of selfishness. It's an act of self-respect and responsibility. Your physical health starts with movement. Your body was designed to move, not to be stagnant. Regular exercise is not just about looking good. It's about feeling good, increasing your energy, and improving your longevity. Whether it's walking, running, dancing, lifting weights, or practicing yoga, find something you enjoy and make it a daily habit. Movement is medicine for your body and your mind. It strengthens your heart, improves circulation, and releases endorphins that boost your mood. Equally important is your nutrition. Food is fuel, and the quality of what you put into your body directly impacts how well it functions. A diet high in processed foods, sugar, and unhealthy fats can leave you feeling sluggish and lead to long-term health issues. On the other hand, a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains provides the nutrients your body needs to thrive. Pay attention to what you eat, not as a punishment, but as a way of honoring your body. Hydration is another cornerstone of good health. Your body is mostly water, and every system within it relies on proper hydration to function optimally. Dehydration can cause fatigue, headaches, and even impact your mood and focus. Make it a habit to drink plenty of water throughout the day. It's one of the simplest and most effective ways to improve your overall well-being. Sleep is often overlooked, but is absolutely essential to your health. Sleep is when your body repairs itself, your brain processes information, and your energy is restored. Chronic sleep deprivation can lead to a host of issues, including a weakened immune system, difficulty concentrating, and an increased risk of chronic diseases. Prioritize your sleep like you would any other important appointment. Create a bedtime routine, minimize screen time before bed, and ensure your sleeping environment is conducive to rest. Your health is not just about your body, it's also about your mind. Mental health is as important as physical health, yet it's often neglected or stigmatized. Stress, anxiety, and depression can take a toll on your overall well-being if left unaddressed. Daily practices such as mindfulness, meditation, or journaling can help you manage stress and maintain a positive outlook. Don't hesitate to seek support if you're struggling. Talk to a trusted friend, counselor, or therapist. Asking for help is a sign of strength, not weakness. Boundaries are another critical aspect of health, particularly your emotional health. When you say yes to everything and everyone, you deplete yourself, leaving little energy for what truly matters, your purpose. Your purpose is the reason you wake up in the morning, the driving force behind your actions, and the light that guides you through life's uncertainties. It's not just what you do, it's who you are and the unique impact you're meant to have on the world. Living with purpose gives your life meaning and direction. It turns ordinary days into extraordinary opportunities to make a difference. But purpose isn't something that simply arrives at your doorstep. It's something you must discover, nurture, and commit to every single day. For some, purpose is clear and unmistakable, a passion or calling that has been evident for as long as they can remember. For others, purpose is more like a whisper, gradually revealing itself over time through experiences, struggles, and introspection. Wherever you are in your journey, know that finding and fulfilling your purpose is a process, not a single event. To live with purpose, you must first understand yourself. What are your values? What are the things that light a fire in your soul? What are your unique talents, skills, and gifts? Reflecting on these questions will help you uncover the threads of your purpose. Your purpose often lies at the intersection of what you love, what you're good at, and how you can serve others. It's about aligning your passions and strengths with a greater cause. Living with purpose requires clarity. In a world full of distractions and competing priorities, it's easy to lose sight of what truly matters. Take time to clarify your goals, define your priorities, and identify the steps you need to take to live in alignment with your purpose. Write it down, speak it out loud, and revisit it often. Clarity gives you focus, and focus gives you the power to move forward with intention. Your purpose is not static, it evolves as you grow and change. The things that once fulfilled you may no longer resonate as you move through different seasons of life. And that's okay. Purpose is not about being locked into a single path. It's about staying connected to your core values and being willing to adapt as your understanding deepens. Flexibility is a sign of growth, not a lack of commitment. Living with purpose often means stepping outside your comfort zone. Purpose pushes you to grow, to challenge yourself, and to take risks. It may ask you to leave behind what is safe and familiar in pursuit of something greater. It may require you to face fear, uncertainty, or even failure. But purpose gives you the courage to persevere because you know the journey is worth it. Purpose is also deeply connected to service. It's not just about what you can achieve for yourself, it's about how you can contribute to the lives of others. True purpose goes beyond personal fulfillment and seeks to make a positive impact on the world. Whether it's through your work, your relationships, or your community, your purpose is amplified when it touches the lives of those around you. One of the most powerful aspects of purpose is that it gives you resilience. When you know why you're doing something, you're better equipped to endure the challenges and setbacks that inevitably come your way. Purpose acts as an anchor, keeping you grounded when the storms of life threaten to sweep you away. It reminds you that your struggles are not in vain, they are part of a greater journey. Living with purpose requires discipline. It's not enough to know your purpose, you must act on it. Every day, make choices that align with your purpose, even when it's difficult or inconvenient. Purpose is not fulfilled in grand gestures alone, it's fulfilled in the small, consistent actions you take each day. Discipline keeps you focused and prevents you from being derailed by distractions or doubts. Purpose also demands patience. The path to fulfilling your purpose is rarely a straight line. It's filled with detours, delays, and unexpected twists. But purpose is not about instant gratification, it's about enduring commitment. Trust that every step, no matter how small, is bringing you closer to where you're meant to be. Celebrate your progress and be patient with yourself as you navigate the journey. Perhaps most importantly, living with purpose requires faith. Purpose is often about stepping into the unknown, pursuing a vision that others may not see, and believing in possibilities that have yet to materialize. Faith gives you the strength to keep going when the road is unclear and the challenges seem insurmountable. It reminds you that you are part of something greater and that your purpose is not just about what you can do, but who you are becoming in the process. Your purpose is not a destination you arrive at, it's a journey you commit to every day. It's about waking up each morning with the intention to live a life that aligns with your values, passions, and gifts. It's about making choices, taking risks, and staying true to the person you're called to be. So work on your purpose every day. Reflect on what matters most to you. Take steps, no matter how small, toward your goals. Serve others with your unique gifts. Stay open to growth, change, and new possibilities. And above all, trust the process, knowing that as you live with purpose, you are creating a life of meaning, impact, and joy. Your discipline. Discipline is the bridge between intention and achievement, the glue that holds your efforts together when motivation fades. It's the steadfast commitment to doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. Discipline is not just a practice, it's a mindset, a way of living that empowers you to pursue your relationships. Relationships are the heart of life. They are the connections that give us joy, support, and purpose. No matter how strong, independent, or successful you may be, your relationships are a vital part of who you are and what you can achieve. Every relationship, whether with family, friends, colleagues, or mentors, has the potential to enrich your life, teach you lessons, and shape your perspective. But relationships don't thrive on their own. They require attention, care, and intentional effort every single day. The first and most important relationship you must nurture is the one you have with yourself. How you treat yourself sets the tone for how others treat you. Self-respect, self-love, and self-awareness are the foundation of all healthy relationships. When you prioritize your own well-being, set boundaries, and honor your values, you create a strong sense of self that allows you to show up fully and authentically in your interactions with others. In every relationship, communication is key. Clear, honest, and compassionate communication is the lifeblood of connection. It's not just about speaking your mind. It's about listening, truly listening to the thoughts, feelings, and perspectives of others. Listening without judgment, with empathy and curiosity, opens the door to understanding and trust. When you take the time to communicate openly, you create a safe space for others to do the same. Trust is another cornerstone of healthy relationships. Trust is not given, it's earned through consistency, honesty, and integrity. It's built in the small moments, in the promises kept, and in the reliability you demonstrate. Without trust, relationships falter, no matter how strong they may seem on the surface. When you are trustworthy, you give others the confidence to rely on you, and you create the foundation for deeper, more meaningful connections. One of the most valuable gifts you can give in any relationship is your presence. In a world filled with distractions, being fully present is a rare and powerful act. Put down your phone, look people in the eye, and engage with them wholeheartedly. Presence shows that you value the other person, that you're willing to invest your time and attention in them. It's a way of saying, you matter to me. Every relationship requires effort and commitment. It's easy to take people for granted, especially those who are always there for us. But relationships are like gardens. They flourish when you tend to them and wither when neglected. Make it a habit to show appreciation for the people in your life. A simple thank you, kind word, or a thoughtful gesture can go a long way in strengthening your connections. Conflict is inevitable in relationships, but it doesn't have to be destructive. In fact, conflict can be an opportunity for growth and deeper understanding when handled with care. Approach disagreements with humility, a willingness to listen, and a focus on resolution rather than blame. Remember, the goal of resolving conflict is not to win, but to strengthen the relationship. Relationships also require forgiveness. No one is perfect and mistakes are bound to happen. Holding on to resentment and grudges only weighs you down and creates barriers to connection. Forgiveness is not about condoning hurtful behavior. It's about letting go of anger and choosing peace. When you forgive, you free yourself from the burden of negativity and open the door to healing and reconciliation. Boundaries are an essential part of healthy relationships. Boundaries are not walls to keep people out, but guidelines to ensure mutual respect and understanding. They define what is acceptable and what is not, and they protect your emotional well-being. Setting boundaries can be challenging, especially with loved ones, but it is an act of self-care that benefits both you and the other person. Clear boundaries create space for honesty, respect, and balance in relationships. One of the most fulfilling aspects of relationships is the opportunity to serve and support others. Whether it's offering a helping hand, lending a listening ear, or celebrating someone's successes, acts of kindness and generosity strengthen your connections. Relationships are not about what you can get, they're about what you can give. When you approach relationships with a spirit of service, you create bonds that are rooted in love and mutual support. Relationships are also a mirror reflecting back to you aspects of yourself that you may not see otherwise. They challenge you to grow, to be more patient, more understanding, and more compassionate. They teach you about your strengths, your weaknesses, and your capacity to love. Every relationship, even the difficult ones, has something to teach you if you're willing to learn. The quality of your relationships determines the quality of your life. No matter how busy or successful you are, your relationships deserve your time and attention. When you invest in your relationships, you invest in your own happiness and well-being. Strong relationships provide a sense of belonging, purpose, and support that money or accomplishments cannot replace. So work on your relationships every day. Be present. Communicate with honesty and empathy. Build trust through your actions. Show appreciation for the people in your life. Approach conflict with humility and a desire to understand. Forgive not because it's easy, but because it's necessary. Set boundaries that honor your well-being and that of others. Serve and support the people you care about. And most importantly, nurture your relationship with yourself, because when you are at peace with who you are, you bring your best self to every connection. Remember, relationships are not just about the moments you share, they're about the legacy you leave in the hearts of others. Choose to build relationships that are rooted in love, respect, and authenticity, and you will create a life rich with connection, meaning, and joy. Your growth. Growth is the essence of life. It's the process of continually evolving into the best version of yourself, of expanding your mind, your capabilities, and your understanding of the world around you. Growth is not a destination. It's a lifelong journey, a commitment to learning, improving, and pushing the boundaries of what you think is possible. Every day presents an opportunity for growth, but it doesn't happen automatically. Growth requires intention and effort. It begins with a mindset that embraces change and challenges, seeing them not as obstacles, but as stepping stones to progress. Growth demands that you step out of your comfort zone, because comfort, while reassuring, rarely leads to transformation. Growth is found in the unfamiliar, the uncomfortable, and sometimes the difficult. To grow, you must be willing to learn. Learning is the foundation of all growth. It's the act of acquiring new knowledge, skills, and perspectives that shape who you are and how you navigate the world. This learning doesn't just come from books or formal education. It comes from every experience, every conversation, and every mistake. Growth happens when you approach life with curiosity and a hunger to know more. One of the most powerful drivers of growth is self-awareness. To grow, you must understand yourself, your strengths, weaknesses, fears, and aspirations. Self-awareness allows you to see where you are and where you need to go. It helps you identify the patterns, habits, and beliefs that may be holding you back. Growth requires honest reflection and the courage to confront uncomfortable truths about yourself. Growth also demands humility. It's about acknowledging that you don't know everything and that there's always more to learn. It's about being open to feedback, even when it's hard to hear, and using it as a tool for improvement. Humility allows you to learn from others, to seek guidance, and to admit when you've made mistakes. Growth requires you to put aside ego and embrace the process of becoming better. Consistency is another critical component of growth. True growth doesn't happen in sporadic bursts. It happens through steady, deliberate effort over time. Whether you're learning a new skill, working on a personal goal, or developing a healthier mindset, growth is built on the small, consistent actions you take every day. It's about showing up even when progress feels slow or invisible, trusting that each step is bringing you closer to your potential. Growth is often accompanied by discomfort. Change can be unsettling, and growth pushes you to confront fears, doubts, and uncertainties. But discomfort is a sign that you're stretching beyond your current limits. It's a signal that you're moving into new territory, breaking free from old patterns and making room for something greater. Embrace the discomfort, knowing that it's a necessary part of the journey. A crucial aspect of growth is resilience. Growth is not a straight path. It's a winding road with setbacks, detours, and challenges. Resilience is what allows you to keep going when things get tough. It's the ability to bounce back from failure, to learn from your mistakes, and to use adversity as a catalyst for growth. Resilience reminds you that every obstacle is an opportunity to strengthen your character and sharpen your skills. Growth also requires vision. You need to have a sense of where you want to go and what you want to become. This vision acts as a guiding light, motivating you to take action and stay focused. But growth is not just about achieving a specific goal. It's about the person you become in the process. It's about continually raising the bar for yourself, striving for excellence, and never settling for less than you're capable of. Surrounding yourself with the right people is essential for growth. The people you spend time with influence your thoughts, behaviors, and beliefs. Seek out relationships that challenge and inspire you, people who push you to think bigger, to aim higher, and to be better. Surround yourself with those who encourage your growth and hold you accountable to your potential. Growth also involves letting go. To grow, you must release the things that no longer serve you, whether it's limiting beliefs, toxic relationships, or old habits. Letting go creates space for new opportunities, experiences, and perspectives to enter your life. It's a necessary step in moving forward and evolving into the person you're meant to be. Finally, growth is about gratitude. It's about appreciating how far you've come and recognizing the lessons you've learned along the way. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you gain, fueling a positive mindset that supports continuous growth. When you celebrate your progress, no matter how small, you build momentum and motivation to keep growing. Commit to your growth every day. Set aside time to learn, reflect, and challenge yourself. Embrace discomfort and use it as a sign that you're moving in the right direction. Be patient with yourself, knowing that growth is a process, not an instant transformation. Surround yourself with people who inspire and support you, and let go of anything that hinders your progress. Remember, growth is not about perfection, it's about progress. It's about becoming the best version of yourself, one step at a time. As you work on your growth every day, you'll discover new strengths, new possibilities, and a deeper sense of purpose. You'll not only change yourself, but also inspire others to grow and evolve alongside you. Growth is the path to a richer, more fulfilling life, and it's a journey worth taking. Oh, faith. Faith is the foundation of resilience, hope, and purpose. It is the belief in something greater than yourself, a power, a purpose, or a plan that transcends the immediate challenges and uncertainties of life. Faith is not just a passive state of mind. It is an active force that guides your decisions, shapes your character, and gives you the strength to persevere when the road ahead seems impossible. Faith begins in the heart, but extends to every aspect of your life. It's the belief that no matter what you face, there is meaning in your journey, and that the struggles you encounter are shaping you for something greater. Faith reminds you that your story is still unfolding, and that even in the darkest moments, there is a light that cannot be extinguished. Faith is a source of strength. Life is unpredictable, and there will be times when you face setbacks, failures, and losses that challenge your resolve. Faith gives you the courage to keep going when circumstances seem to conspire against you. It whispers, "This is not the end," and urges you to rise again. Faith doesn't promise that the journey will be easy, but it assures you that it will be worth it. One of the most powerful aspects of faith is its ability to provide clarity and direction. When you are grounded in faith, you have a sense of purpose that transcends the distractions and noise of the world. Faith gives you a moral compass, helping you make decisions that align with your values and beliefs. It encourages you to act with integrity, compassion, and courage, even when it's difficult or unpopular. And faith also fosters gratitude. When you have faith, you begin to see the beauty in the everyday moments and the blessings in your life. It shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have, cultivating a mindset of abundance rather than scarcity. Gratitude strengthens your faith, creating a positive feedback loop that helps you navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. Faith is deeply personal, yet it connects you to something universal. Whether your faith is rooted in religion, spirituality, or a deeply held belief in humanity, it binds you to a larger community of people who share similar values and aspirations. Faith reminds you that you are not alone, that you are part of a tapestry of lives, all interwoven with purpose and meaning. To cultivate your faith, you must nurture it daily. Faith is like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it becomes. This might involve prayer, meditation, reading sacred texts, or simply taking time to reflect on your values and purpose. It's about creating moments of stillness and connection in your day, moments where you can tune out the noise and tune into what truly matters. Faith also requires trust. Trust that even when things don't go according to your plans, they are unfolding as they should. Trust that the challenges you face are not meant to break you, but to build you. Trust that there is a reason, even if you can't see it in the moment. Trust doesn't eliminate doubt or fear, but it allows you to move forward in spite of them. A significant part of faith is letting go of the need for control. So often we cling to our own plans and expectations, only to find that life has other ideas. Faith teaches you to release your grip and trust the process. It doesn't mean being passive or complacent. It means taking action while surrendering the outcome to a higher power or purpose. It's about doing your best and trusting that the rest will fall into place. Faith also calls for action. It's not enough to believe. You must live your faith through your actions. Faith without works is stagnant. It must be expressed in the way you treat others, the choices you make, and the way you navigate life's challenges. When you act with faith, you inspire others to do the same, creating a ripple effect that extends far beyond yourself. How doubt is a natural part of faith. There will be times when your faith is tested, when you question everything you believe in. But doubt is not the enemy of faith. It is an opportunity to deepen and strengthen it. Doubt challenges you to seek answers, to wrestle with your beliefs, and to come out the other side with a faith that is more robust and resilient. Faith is a source of hope. It reminds you that the present moment, no matter how difficult, is not the end of the story. It gives you the strength to dream, to set goals, and to work toward a brighter future. Hope fuels perseverance, and faith is the foundation on which hope is built. Your faith is a gift, one that sustains you through life's highs and lows. But like any gift, it must be cherished, nurtured, and shared. When you work on your faith every day, you create a wellspring of strength, peace, and purpose that carries you through life's storms. Faith doesn't guarantee an easy path, but it equips you to walk that path with courage, grace, and conviction. So commit to your faith. Spend time nurturing it. Your time. Time is one of the most precious resources you have, and how you use it defines the course of your life. It is the one thing that once spent, you can never get back. Time is non-refundable, and every moment that passes is a moment you'll never recover. The way you manage your time, therefore, plays a critical role in shaping your future. If you want to achieve your goals, build meaningful relationships, and create a life filled with purpose, you must learn to value and steward your time wisely. Time is your most valuable asset because it is finite. No matter how much wealth, knowledge, or power you accumulate, you cannot buy more time. You can make more money, you can gain more influence, but once time is gone, it's gone forever. This reality makes it essential to approach each day with a sense of intentionality and awareness. When you value your time, you stop wasting it on things that don't serve your goals, relationships, or well-being. The first step in managing your time is recognizing that not all time is created equal. How you spend your time will determine the quality of your life. It's easy to get caught in the trap of filling your time with mindless distractions, scrolling through social media, watching television, or procrastinating on important tasks. While these activities may seem harmless in the moment, over time, they accumulate and rob you of the time you need to make progress toward your dreams. Instead, focus on the activities that align with your priorities. These are the things that move you closer to your goals, nurture your relationships, and contribute to your personal growth. When you prioritize what matters most, you create a life of fulfillment and purpose. Managing your time effectively is about making intentional choices about where you invest your energy, attention, and focus. Another important aspect of time management is setting boundaries. Time is finite, and you cannot do everything or be everywhere. You must learn to say no to things that do not align with your values or objectives. Saying no doesn't mean you're being selfish. It means you are honoring your time and your priorities. When you say no to things that drain your energy or take you off course, you free up time for the things that truly matter. JAKES. Creating a schedule is another powerful tool for managing your time. A schedule gives you structure and helps you allocate time to the most important tasks. Without a schedule, it's easy to fall into the trap of reacting to whatever comes your way, rather than proactively working on your goals. A well-planned schedule allows you to balance work, rest, personal growth, and relationships, ensuring that you're making progress on all fronts. However, time management is not about being rigid or overscheduled. It's about flexibility and adaptability. Life is unpredictable, and there will be moments when things don't go according to plan. Having a structured approach to your time doesn't mean you can't adjust when necessary. It means you have a framework that allows you to stay focused, even when things get hectic. One of the biggest challenges with time is procrastination. It's easy to put off tasks, especially those that are difficult or overwhelming. But procrastination only creates more stress and pressure down the road. To combat procrastination, break tasks down into smaller, more manageable steps. Take the first step, no matter how small, and build momentum from there. The key to overcoming procrastination is simply starting. Once you begin, you'll often find that the task isn't as daunting as it seems. Time is also a measure of your energy. How you use your time It's not just about the hours on the clock. It's about how you spend your energy within those hours. Some activities drain you while others replenish you. Pay attention to how different activities make you feel, and be intentional about creating a daily routine that balances work, rest, and activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. When you manage your energy effectively, you'll find that you can accomplish more in less time. Being mindful of how you spend your time also means eliminating distractions. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. Phones, emails, notifications, noise, and interruptions. These distractions pull your attention away from the tasks that matter most and reduce your productivity. Set boundaries around your time and eliminate distractions when you're working on important tasks. Boundaries are a portion of your precious time and energy that so often gets squandered and put to create an environment that supports your focus and allows you to concentrate fully on what you need to accomplish. Time is a currency, and you spend it every day, whether you realize it or not. How you choose to spend your time is a reflection of your values, your priorities, and your sense of purpose. If you want to create a life that is aligned with your dreams, you must be intentional about how you spend your time. Make time for the things that matter most. And don't allow the distractions of life to rob you of your potential. One way to reflect on how you're spending your time is through regular self-assessment. Take time to evaluate your day, your week, and your month. Are you spending your time in ways that move you closer to your goals? Are you neglecting areas of your life that need attention, such as your health, relationships, or personal growth? Regularly assessing how you're using your time allows you to make adjustments and refocus on what truly matters. Lastly, remember that time is a gift. It's easy to take time for granted, but every moment you have is an opportunity to live, grow, and make a difference. Time spent with loved ones, time spent learning, time spent making progress toward your goals. These are the moments that create a rich and fulfilling life. Rather than waiting for the perfect moment, make the most of the time you have right now. Certainly every moment. Make the most of the time you have right now. Start today, take action, and invest in the things that will shape the life you want to create. In conclusion, the way you manage your time determines the life you will lead. Time is precious and irreplaceable, so treat it as such. Be intentional, set boundaries, eliminate distractions, and make time for what truly matters. With careful management, time becomes a powerful tool that allows you to achieve your goals, build meaningful relationships, and live with purpose. Don't wait. Take control of your time today and start creating the life you want to live.